Shangri-La Frontier is good and I can prove it. I stand in front of you, the jury, not to convince you, but to prove this to you. I've been taking notes, doing my research, connecting the dots, and I have made a video to explain it all in great detail. There are a ton of great stories out there. Take inspiration from, ranging from committing mass genocide to living life to the fullest, experiencing everything it has to offer. And Shangri-La Frontier is all about a high school dude that plays cyberpunk-like video games, but he gets tired of these chronic stinkers and wants to try the newest rave, Shangrila Frontier. Wait, is that it? So yeah, the story's atrociously mid. There are no stakes the MC would ever have to worry about, and there's only a vague outline of a story to follow, but that's kind of its charm. It's just like playing any open world game in real life. You might be playing Minecraft and leave to go tame a dog one day, and you end up raiding a fort, discovering a temple, exploring hell, and return with these 64 stack of diamonds and no dogs, which is exactly what ends up happening to Ichida. He spawns in, farms some rare daggers, runs into a boss, and just skips over the beginning town and walks straight to the next one. Yume Ichida is just your average gamer in high school break. He eats, sleeps, and games. Except since he's only ever played games that have a ton of bugs and glitches, he excels at controlling his character in Shangri-La Frontier's pristine game and combat system, making him a god amongst men and able to solo clear the bosses and players. He's basically like every other dual-wielding black-haired fantasy MC out there. He only looks different because he bought that $20 DLC skin so he could flex mommy and daddy's credit card, which again is kind of the charm. He's just like us. You probably bought a $20 Fortnite skin back in 2017. He's just another dude who's good at video games. He gets sidetracked, look for secrets, wants to explore and fight challenging bosses. And my final piece of evidence I bring to the table is the production quality. This show doesn't do anything well except for one thing, and it excels at it. I mean, blocking attacks, striking his enemies, jumping, weaving, and the killing blow. There isn't a single action that isn't up to par in this anime, and it doesn't even have to be an action sequence for Studio C2C to give it their all. Every action sequence gets every ounce of attention and respect it deserves, and they go that extra mile to make this anime stand out from the rest. Now I would like to call Jujutsu Kaisen to the stand. Is it true you think you have better production than Shangri-La Frontier? Well, you see, let's have a look at the evidence, shall we? Now let's look at Shangri-La Frontier. Yes, JJK has fluid motion, but Shangri-La's fights, you can feel the weight behind the attacks. You see the wind pressure and debris flying off of them, the sounds of metal clashing that echo with each blow. Every attack lands perfectly on beat of the music, emphasizing it that much more. Shangri-La Frontier isn't perfect, and honestly, instead of describing it as good or great, I would say it's just fun. You sit down and watch them get into so many different kinds of scenarios, finding items, and most importantly, fighting all kinds of monsters. They never double back and use the same material either. Every fight or scenario incorporates new mechanics in the game or characters to interact with. This anime honestly borders on the line of completely skippable and mid, but Shangri-La goes that extra mile. Just like the production, they put in all that extra effort to expand on the world by giving it lore, like how there are 7 hidden bosses in this world that are so secretive they only know the name of 3 of them. How they've included hidden events that show us other kingdoms and different races that they can talk to and interact with. This anime honestly feels like you're playing your favorite open world game again for the first time. That is all, Your Honor. And the jury, make sure you like, subscribe if you enjoyed, and watch some more of my videos while you're at it.